Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to Steredenn. It's the game that I should probably stop playing because I'm clearly very good at it, but it seems so within reach. I have a terrible feeling that the next time I play, or the first time I beat it is going to be the last time that I play. Not because I don't think the game's worth playing, but because it'll be so far in that I'll just have to be like, okay, this was it. We did it. We accomplished it. Time to leave. I know there are other ships. I know there are other ships that we could use. And that's probably the smarter plan, is to try one of the other ships. But this is also like one of the starter, like this is like the starter ship. It's the ship that I feel like should be the one that you're supposed to beat it with first. And the other ones are like their own separate type of challenge. This is the first time we've had, like, just a legit asteroid field preventing us from accomplishing anything. I'm not a huge fan of stasis gun. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't even think it's really something that bears, or that requires the word admit. Like, this is good, being super close, but how often can you actually get this close to a boss? Or any enemy, really. I didn't even see that attack because of the stasis gun. Better than last episode where we almost died to the first boss. Okay. Next gen bullet weapons is a yes. I almost always run a bullet weapon. Almost always. And the next gen bullet stuff just makes so much sense. It gives us an extra stream of bullets so that if there's like multiple things that we need to be focusing on, we easily can. And if there's not, then it's more damage into the one thing that we're actually targeting. Like, it seems like all the smart. It seems like all the good idea. Like, I feel like this is good, but I don't know if it's good. The fact that it slows us down while we're firing it always makes me hesitant. Like, that to me implies it deals more damage. But this is not the best pattern. And being slow is almost always bad. Like, I definitely believe that there are times where being slow... Like, I don't know. Like, if you know... Like, this isn't going to be that bad to be slow. And in fact, the slowness might actually make it easier to sneak through these areas, through the hitboxes. Like there, being slow is really bad. So there's definitely like, oh boy. There's a pretty decent downside, it seems, being slow. Like, I definitely don't want to be slow during this phase of this fight. I don't know. Mega Gun's okay. It's better than Stasis Gun. That I'll say for sure. Heavy armor... Heavy armor is basically boss shielding, since boss attacks tend to do more damage. And I think we tend to take most of our damage during bosses. The later stages, since I'm not as used to the stage, I think I also tend to take a lot of stage damage, but... that's sort of a separate problem. I don't know if shotgun is more bullets, but... It seems to be better for when you're fighting against bosses or things that you would need to dodge. When you can actually put a continuous stream of damage into something, it seems like even blaster is better than shotgun. But shotgun is probably better at when you aren't always guaranteed a shot on your foe, and I can't believe that hit me. Now, I would believe that if there was... Oh, I just got clobbered by that. Jesus. I think this is my first discovery of the hyper shotgun. Oh, we got a hit on him. I really want to, like... The knockback is interesting. It's one of the few guns that I think has actually implemented knockback. Like there, I think Hyper Shotgun was beautiful. Ooh, okay. We've got 3 really good options for what we specifically have. The improved reconfiguration system is, I think, really good with the Hyper Shotgun, because it lets me switch to the Hyper Shotgun, which will immediately fire and then immediately switch back, waiting for its cooldown. I think that's amazing. Chain reaction, I think, is just good. Like, I think it really helps clear out levels, and it makes certain things that would be difficult trivial. But I think the damage boost is almost always correct here. Because 10% increase in damage makes things die faster, and things, in this case, is generally bosses. And again, I think bosses are where my big trouble is. Ooh. Now, I feel like pointing out here that chain reaction would have made that probably not... I probably wouldn't have taken damage there if I had chain reaction. I don't think I'm going to find a specific location where... Like, like, at this point, I will probably take a chain or a reconfiguration system over a couple other things. We are getting tons of bullet weapons. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I believe the Helixer is strictly better than the Blaster. I think it puts out enough damage that even if you don't hit with everything, it's still better than the Blaster. There are times where it feels like there's no knockback on the shotgun, and then there are times where it feels like there really is. Ow. At this point, I'm using the Helixer because I'm just focusing on dodging. Ooh. Can we talk about how fast this ship died? Or currently is dying? Okay, Hyper Shotgun, me like you. I feel like that's Hyper Shotgun really helping out. Ooh. Man, I feel like Guardian Angel's the right call here. That's physical collisions damage, which I feel like is pretty rare. I think most of these are bad. I would have traded this for either of the other two from last fight, or from last boss. I'm very not happy with how this is currently playing out, but... I think we got some Hyper Shotgun MVP going on here. Well played. I wish I had Shield Breaker. The second you take that shield off, you will die. Hyper Shotgun's nuts, dude. The knockback is unfortunate and inconvenient, but it is not... it is something you can overcome. Because there's just so much death involved with when you fire the damn thing. Damn it, I was really trying to sneak in there. Did it just take damage from zooming in? So obviously chain reaction would have been pretty good here. I think Helixer is also just really strong against this boss. 'Cause the other thing about anything big, anything that requires, like, anything that has large damage shots is bad against small things. Unless the damage feeds through, which honestly it feels like most of the time it doesn't. That was entirely on me. This is what I was talking about before. By before, I mean last episode. I think it was last episode. When I was talking about DPS expectations for various bosses, this one in particular, like, it just outputs so much other stuff that if you can shortcut the health that it puts out into the other things, you will be at a distinct advantage, which is what chain reaction does. Okay, we are on our last life. We have avoided death damage. Oh, Guardian Angel coming in clutch. Bullet weapons perfected is going to be the choice here. Oh, we're using bullet weapons. We're using entirely bullet weapons, so the 15% damage up is better than the 10% damage up. Now, if I pick up another weapon that I would prefer, sure, that could have been a mistake. But as of right now, this was 100% the correct choice. We've got something to deal with the heavy hitters. We've got something to deal with the light ones. It feels like a good combo. Yeah, I would have been surprised if I had avoided. Oh my god. Okay, that's just ridiculous and insane, and I could not avoid any of that damage. It's so much stuff. I needed to time those shots. I'm just not used to that ship. I'm not used to that enemy. I don't know, what did I just get? I don't know what I just got. I like got a coin? Is there some upgrade system that I haven't found until now? Okay, so I'm dead. This is the end of this run. We'll maybe make it to the boss, but I don't think I can beat the boss. I've taken too much damage. I don't think we've seen a resupply ship, though, so I could get a med kit. Actually, that would be what I'd want out of a resupply ship right now. Okay, homing missiles is a tempting and interesting offer, but I don't believe it is correct. Who knows? Maybe the shotgun is enough. Oh my gosh. The recoil from the shotgun. Blasted me in. So I can get hit once. I can get hit once now, because I still have my guardian angel. You know, I said the recoil was manageable, and that's the one time it bit me. Actually, I realize I can't fire my shotgun at this guy. There's too much space. There's too many bullets. I will almost assuredly get hit. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Okay. It's the guardian angel. Yep, there goes that. Alright, that was a 60-minute run, but the problem is if I do another one, this is going to be too long of an episode. So we're going to go ahead and call this one here. 1.5 million is our score. What was the downside of this run? We got like one or two really bad upgrades in the middle there. We got like too many upgrades that we wanted. And that last fight, I don't know what happened, but that one opening salvo of those 4 I have a shield sometimes, those killed me. That was an absolutely untenable fight. I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't get to the right spot at the right time to kill a couple ships to lower the amount. Like I think I had, like, I was just cornered. I was just cornered, and there was nothing I could do for like so many of those shots. Obviously, before I was cornered, there were probably things that I could have done, but once I was in that corner, there was no way to get out of that without getting hit. Which honestly is surprising for a game like this. I don't think I've seen a situation that dire. Like, even all of these boss attacks, which look absolutely horrible, like, there are ways to dodge them and to not take damage from them. And yeah, it's just that was probably the hardest, like, 10-20 seconds of game I've ever seen from this. So it's good to know that this game can pull that sort of debauchery, but that is the way it is. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time, but until then, keep your gears